wanna know.
Hello you guys, it's Nylajai'ne and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And as you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to install a wig over your locks. It's not as hard as you may think it is, but results may vary depending on how thick your locks are or how long your locks are. But I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. And obviously if you have locks, sometimes it may not be the flattest. So that's why today we're going to be using a curly wig. I feel like this is the best option if you probably have thicker locks. Mine are not that thick. This is my second set. So I'm in the process of just now getting out of the starter lock phase. We'll be working with LUVME hair. I'm super excited already because look at this packaging. So it came with a adjustable strap if you guys need to adjust the wig. Came with a bag for your wig. Okay, and I also received a long hair bonnet. Y'all, this is really like perfect for a lock bonnet. I did not know this was like coming in here. So this is super duper clutch. This is the wig, you guys. I believe this is the 12-inch. I will have all the details for the length, curl pattern, all of that in the link down below. So make sure you check my bio for more details. But this is the side part. It's a pre-cut lace. It's already pre-plucked. If you want to go in and do some additional customizing, you can. But today is strictly to show you how to put the wig on top of your head. Without further ado, let's just get started with the video. So here's the step-by-step on how to achieve this look. So first is the foundation and making sure that your locks are as flat as possible. This will vary depending on how thick and long your locks are. But even when I had my first set of locks and they were thicker and longer, I still pretty much stuck with this method. I feel like any sort of braid down or barrels will make it look bulkier than what it needs to be because obviously your locks get raised up when you do that. So just trying to find any way to just lay them flat is the way to go. Now I will say having a fresh retwist will make a huge difference. Y'all already know when the roots are puffy, it is not going to be flat like how you would prefer it. My locks are not freshly retwisted, but they are like a few weeks to I think they're about a month freshly retwisted, so they definitely aren't like puffy. I haven't washed them or anything since the retwist. I do have some new growth, but for the most part my roots are pretty much flat, so it is easier to get them under a wig. So what I do is I take my locks and I pull them to the back in two sections, and not like on the sides of your head as if you were just doing like two regular buns, but just making sure that the locks are going straight back. So I do this in two sections and I just put them in two little pigtails. You can even put them back and then put them in like two braids if your hair is like longer, not stitch braids, but like pull it back, put it in a ponytail, and then put the loose hair in like braid or something like that to keep it together. But my hair isn't technically long to do that, so I'm just kind of doing what I got to do. But once you pull that hair back, as you guys can see, I'm just crossing the hanging pigtails over each other and I'm holding that with my hand, and then I'm taking my wig cap and I'm placing that over it to keep it in place and then adjusting it as needed, as y'all can see. So I usually do this part before, but I forgot. But you do want to make sure your edges are laid, so I took some edge control and I laid down my baby hairs in the front and in the back. Yep, I had to get that kitchen because my hair be all over the place. So and then after that, if you guys have any alcohol or any micellar water, I think that's how you pronounce it, any cleanser, anything, or really you could just take some water. You just want to take that and wipe off your forehead and where you will be placing the lace at. So as you guys can see, I'm just wiping the perimeters of my hair. The spray that I went in with was the Even spray. I really do like this spray. It has such a good hold. Now because the lace only goes on like the side of my head, like it's not a 360 lace or anything, and it doesn't go all the way around, the way I'm cutting this wig cap is just enough to where the lace will be covering it. So as you guys can see, it's a side part wig, so you guys can see how I'm cutting the lace. I cut it until there was some extra pieces of the wig cap hanging, and then I just tied that in the back of my head to keep it secure. After that, I did take some makeup and you just want to put that on the wig cap to color match your face and your skin. Now, because this wig is already pre-plucked, pre-styled, pre-everything, and pre-cut, I really honestly did not have to go in and do any customizing at all. The only customizing that we are going to be doing is the color match. As y'all can see, I'm just trying to figure out the placement of the wig and just trying to see where I want to place it. Then I went in and I sprayed where I wanted it. I blew dry it a little bit just to make sure it got just a little bit tacky. You guys can go in with actual glue and wig glue, but this wig for me is not going to be a long-term wig. I only wear glue if it's like I'm wearing it for like a few weeks, but this wig I was only going to have on for a few days, so I just went in with the spray and I didn't feel like dealing with all the glue. You would be applying it the same if you had your glue. You would put that on and even it out and make sure that it was tacky. I'll probably do another video on that for you guys, so just let me know. Yeah, I just went in with the even spray and waited till that was tacky, and then I placed the wig on, and then after that I just put the wig band on for a little bit to just have it molded the way that I wanted it to and just pressed in. And then after a little while, maybe about 5 minutes or so, I went in with my makeup and I just color matched it to my skin with some powder because, you know, you gotta make sure it's matching. But yeah, y'all, I just kind of fluffed it out with my hands, and after looking at it, I was like, I really don't want to do anything to it. I didn't want to add no edges or anything like that. It was really a quick, easy throw on style. We are finished, and as you guys can see, this was a very quick and easy, seamless install video, hence why this is specifically for beginners. I definitely recommend getting a curly wig if this is your first time trying to put a wig over your locks, so that way if it is not all the way flat, at least you have the curly hair to kind of cover up any bumps or anything. But because this is already like a ready to go wig, there was not much customizing I needed to do, and that is my type of wig. Like, I don't want to have to sit there and spend 3 hours trying to customize the wig, so it's just perfect that this wig is already come pre-customized, pre-cut to your liking. Obviously, if you want to tweak it however you want to tweak it, that's on you, but I actually really enjoyed this. I feel like sometimes I'd be stressed out trying to install a wig, but the lace was already pre-cut and it wasn't just like a blunt cut. Like, it was actually cut perfectly. I did not have to go in and cut the lace any way, shape, or form. I just added some product to match my skin color, as y'all can see, and this is the finished product. I don't even have to add no edges or nothing. I personally like the natural look, so for me, this is good. I like it. But yeah, y'all, like, I enjoyed this. If you guys like the wig, if you guys have any other questions or comments or concerns, leave it in the comments down below. All information will be in my bio, and thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.